Twilight was finally relaxing after all that strange experience when there was a mysterious reality-warping light, as she said while waking up from a nap in the Crystal Empire castle to find her horn was hurting. "Ah, what was that? Why? Why does my horn hurt?" Princess Twilight went to the bathroom of her guest room in the palace to notice her horn's magical aura had changed a little to a darker purple, like that of King Sombra's. "Huh? That's strange. I only used dark magic once to open up that doorway to find Crystal Heart with Spike. Strange. And that was a long time ago, so why? Something about this should make sense." Princess Twilight went down to the old room where she and Spike had found the Crystal Heart and began looking for answers when she found a new door had mysteriously appeared in front of her. Either King Sombra is back and this is a trap, or this is some old spell he left as a trap. Either way, I think maybe an answer to what is going on with my magic? Princess Twilight entered this room that looked like a nursery of some sort. Through the door it appeared to be the one from her fowlhood, which she, for some reason, couldn't figure out what was going on. And then she saw in a crib herself as a baby, sleeping right before in walked a mysterious pony in a cloak that approached her crib. "It is almost time, my darling." Is that my mom and King Sombra?" blurted Princess Twilight, as in walked the villain of the Crystal Empire himself. "This must be some kind of a bad dream. Mom, look out!" "They can't hear or see you," came this voice as she turned around to see a huge Nagapony slither over.
Nagapony.
"Greetings, Twilight. I am Silpha of the Time Fixers." "Time Fixers? What are you talking about?" asked Princess Twilight, who was confused. "It's a long story, one that is as old as time itself," said Silpha with a serious look, as Princess Twilight noticed that King Sombra wasn't attacking either baby Twilight or the one she guessed as her mom. "You see, since the dawn of time, my group have been controlled the strands of fate, thanks to powerful immortal called Chronica, who invented time. But she went rogue and created a faction of her own that seeks to destroy our way of life we call time ghosts. Your cousin Pyromax and Queen Chrysalis have known about this for some time. In fact, they don't know that someone close to them is an undercover time ghost sent to keep an eye on them." "That's terrible. Time shouldn't be messed with," said Princess Twilight, who was suddenly upset at learning this. But then she turned to look at the tender scene. "Okay, but I'm confused. Why are you showing me this?" "Call it a truth that you need to know, and when it comes time I'll collect what you owe me for this, because this'll answer everything you've been wondering about," said Silpha, before vanishing into thin air.
"They're almost through the gates. What can we do?"
asked King Sombra, who seemed worried.
"If they learn what she is and what she can do, she'll be in big trouble." Sorry, I forgot to write that.
"They won't, because she won't be here when they attack," said the mayor in the cloak, before turning to King Sombra as she picked up baby Twilight. "Send us both to Canterlot City."
Why Canterlot? It's not very protected and is still under construction,"
asked King Sombra, who seemed to be greatly concerned for their safety. "But it will be in the future. Send us both 1,000 years into the future and have us exit on the exact day she was born," said the mayor in the cloak, who surprised Princess Twilight. I won't survive the journey, but she will because of what she has. I've seen a young couple who would just love to have a daughter. I'll also seal away her magical aura's true color until she's old enough to become fully aware of anything. The royal sisters won't suspect a thing, and she'll live through it all.
Very well. I'll also conceal the existence of this room from her pony to protect her because of her abilities. When she returns to the Crystal Empire, everything will change,
said King Sombra before sending the mare and the baby Twilight into the far future, and the scene started to fade into a dark and cobweb version of the nursery. As past King Sombra let out the door, the present Princess Twilight entered the room, though. Everything looked the same, but older and unused, except a magic scroll that appeared floating in the air in front of the young Alicorn princess with her cutie mark symbol on it. Princess Twilight unrolled it and read the magical scroll quietly. Twilight, I see you choose to stray and see everything. None of this was a trick because it actually happened. At the bottom of this scroll is a spell that allow you to summon the spirit of King Sombra to get the truth about all of this. And yes, this does have something to do with what's happening to your magic. He has all of the answers. You can wish about this. You don't have to do this right away, but just keep the part of the scroll that has the spell if you're interested, and only use it if you're completely alone. Princess Twilight looked at the scroll and then back to the empty crib, wondering whether or not she should believe what she had just saw before ripping off the part of the scroll that has the magic spell on it and leaving the room. To be continued.